Yo, 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 yo. Good people, what's going down? What's going down, y'all? It is a Better Late Than Never podcast. It's your boy, Steven Esters. We back in the building. We back in the building, y'all, for another episode. I'm here to vent, get my shit off as I usually do, be informative with this shit, and just rock out and have some fun, regardless. The best blend of education and entertainment right through your goddamn earlobes. Or eardrums, I should say. Once again, a round of applause to everyone who's listening. Thank you. Could be anywhere in the world if you're listening to me. I appreciate that. Again, now y'all can catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. Also at Spotify podcast as well, Steven Eskridge. Check it out on my YouTube channel, Steven Eskridge. SoundCloud, Steven Eskridge. Google Podcasts. My Instagram is Steven ESKRI. Again, my Instagram is Steven ESKRI. Also, my Twitter is Steven Eskridge1. Again, my Twitter is Steven Eskridge1. I'm not hard to find out here right now, y'all. I'm being consistent with this. Well, I'll go ahead and address a couple things. First off, do an NBA welcome back. Welcome back to the goddamn NBA, man. What the fuck, dude? Good fucking gunshot. Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome back to the league, man. You know, beautiful right now, man. Beautiful basketball being played. I'm loving it right now. So many storylines right now. So many storylines. Dick to the Celtics just had a beautiful, man. Just, man, round of applause, man. Shit. They showed their ass last night, man. They clowned. You know, they clowned their butt off. I was happy they got off to a great start. You know, Julius Randle being the most improved player. Hey, 35 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, get down. Jaylen Brown showed his ass, 46 points. The man is coming back from COVID. You know, coming right back from COVID. And came back to the Garden and showed his ass for 46 points. Great game, though. 135 to 134, I believe if the score was, if I'm not mistaken. But double overtime for sure. It was great. And you had Phoenix blow a lead to the Denver Nuggets. I'm going to get on their ass in a minute, too. Because they got to pay DeAndre Ayton. Y'all going to pay Mikal Bridges $90 million. You know, but I'm going to tell you what I think about that as well. Regardless, they blew like a 15-point lead to the Nuggets opening day. They should have a sour taste in their mouth from the finals. Shit. Not saying they don't, but just the Nuggets. Hey, and they ain't even got Jamal Murray back yet from the ACL. You know, so hey, they looking pretty good though. Jokic is back as the reigning MVP. He looking good. You know, look good. Eric Gordon over there. You know, Monte Morris, that whole young nucleus over there. They looking good. You know, look pretty good in that performance. And we just got to end up seeing how this stuff goes. You know? But first off, and then opening night. Opening night. That is what I really need to talk about. You got our damn Lakers. My Lakers. I am a Laker fan. Yep, I said it. I said it. I'm a Laker fan. Anyone else? Fuck you. You don't give a fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Nah, gunshot. I don't give a shit. You know, they dropped one to the Golden State Warriors. Golden State is going to look mighty scary, but he's going to get real spooky out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's going to get real spooky out here, man. Klay Thompson come back. Them young boys pool. You get Wiseman. You got Steph over there. hey, them dudes can do some damage. I ain't gonna sit up here and stunt to you. What they say, what's the new, I ain't gonna hold you or whatever the fuck. Like, hey, them niggas look good. And then contrary to popular belief, Bron had his great game. As usual, AD was AD. And Russell has to figure it out. Russell Westbrook. Shout out to Russell Westbrook, man. Man's got to figure it out. And this is why I say coaching comes in that it's such an underrated thing, because this is what the coach's job is. The coach's job is to figure this shit out. Like, all right, how do I end up getting this guy into this equation? Because you know LeBron is going to handle the ball. But this is just my theory. Because the narrative right now is about who's going to have the ball in hand. LeBron, Westbrook, whatever the fuck. Like, AD. Like, you know the offense is going to go through AD from LeBron. But if the offense is going to run through AD, my thing is this. I say LeBron and Westbrook should be able to take turns with the ball. So my thing is one possession, let Russ do the playmaking, and the next possession, let Bron do it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the nuances of the game, circumstances, matchups, all that shit. Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, they should be able to take turns, to me. There shouldn't be Bron having the ball in his hand majority of the time, and then Westbrook got to figure out how to play without the ball. In my personal opinion, I say LeBron can play off the ball a lot more effective than Westbrook can because of his size at 6'8". Excuse me. Man can post up almost anybody. He can be a point guard out of the post just as well as Russell can. But if we talk about decision making, yeah, obviously LeBron's the better decision maker. I would want him making decisions in the post with the ball in his hand or on the perimeter with the ball in his hand. So if he's in the post, for me, you got an extra option outside of just dumping the ball down to AD and let him do his thing. Now the defense got to worry about two guys. Especially if they're not matched up with a big team. A team that's big. LeBron is 6'8". He can get in that power forward dunker spot and do some posting up on the weak side of things, or opposite side of AD. And he can be just as much as an effective passer as anybody can. Because just with Bron having the ball in his hand outside the post, help is going to come. So for me, that's the sacrifice I think these guys have to make. Somebody got to sacrifice having the ball in their hand, whether it be Russ or even LeBron. Some sacrifices will have to be made because y'all got Carmelo coming out. Carmelo had a great game, man. Shout out to Melo. I've been saying this shit for years, man. Melo is fucking shit. Had a great defective game. Had about 15, 16 points off the bench. Played about the same amount of minutes. 20 minutes maybe. But regardless, man's been effective. Had a couple great seasons in Portland last 2 years. Let everybody know, hey, I can still put that bitch in the basket. I can still put up a dub. 25 here and there. Like, Melo is still Melo. Not Melo, but he's still Melo. Damn it, you ain't leaving his ass open for no threes. He can still fuck you up in that mid-post range. Like, he still got your ass. Like, no. But we got a nice bench. We got Dwight Howard. We got Rondo. You got Jordan, DeAndre Jordan. Like, we got vets, man. We got guys that can get this shit done. And I definitely want us to get it done more so. You talk about Russell and LeBron having their first time playing together, and then this is the first time Russell gets his ring. You're talking about Melo and LeBron playing together for the first time, and then they get a ring. Dwight comes back. He gets another ring with the team he got his first ring with. DeAndre Jordan, like a lot of guys coming up, Ain't had a ring. Rondo coming back and get another one. Hey, that'd be funny as fuck. Them niggas coming back and get another ring. Him and Dwight, shit. And we got paid somewhere else and then came right back and got another ring. Come on, man. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, man. What the fuck? No shot for that, man. If it happens. And I'm putting it out there in the universe. That'd be beautiful, man. Because Atlanta paid Rondo the money LA didn't want to pay him. And then got traded, bought out, whatever the fuck. Right back over their way at championship contention. That's how the fucking game goes, man. That's how the game goes, man. You win the ring and then you go get paid. You try to win another ring. And then you go get paid. That's how this shit go though, man. So for my Lakers, I really see some sacrifices coming. You know, in order if they're going to take this thing down. Because that's what championship ball is all about. It's all about sacrifice. A lot of sacrifices must be made for these guys to win a championship. But now I'm going to address some more things too. The other matchup. You know, you niggas know I'm going to come here and talk my shit about Milwaukee and Brooklyn. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I had to talk shit about this one, man. It's a boatload of shit. I got to get off my chest with this thing. I'm just calling it a thing because that's really what it is. These two teams. Storylines are different. But it's a thing. Definitely a thing. Because here it is. Milwaukee's trying to go for their second title. And congratulations to the goddamn Bucks, man. Fucking congratulations, man. Shout out to them. Giannis, everybody. Congratulations, man. Y'all do good. However, whatever I fuck I say, y'all did it. You know? Y'all did it. And now you try to do it again. But a lot of folks were of the mindset, and I'm one of them. Kyrie Irving goes down in that game 2. They not winning no championship. Of last year's semifinals, nah. Y'all know they not winning nothing. They was up 50, man. Brooklyn was up 50 against Giannis and these Bucks. A healthy James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant. Man, come on now, man. It's a storm, man. That storm, I don't even know if my Lakers gonna be able to undo that one. That's a storm, buddy. All them dudes on at the same time? Nah, man. He throwing Joe Harris and motherfuckers still trying to find out the ABB for his goddamn jump shot and what the fuck he been at. But hey, that's another story. But regardless, that's just a storyline, right? So coming into the season, Brooklyn's the favorite, everything, yada, yada, yada. And then you already know, here we go with the vaccine shit. You know, New York has this mandate that I definitely go in on, probably another episode on for sure. But New York has this mandate of, hey, you have to get vaccinated unless you're going to do anything. And this motherfucker. They say if you want to piss in a public bathroom, you probably got to get vaccinated. I'm paraphrasing, but y'all get the fuck I'm saying. Like y'all get it. But regardless, to do anything in NYC, you have to be vaccinated. Now, Kyrie has not been vaccinated. Now, one thing I will say from him, I watched his live. He had a live on Instagram the other day. And one thing about him I will say is he said he was told that he would be exempt from having to take the vaccine. And then now I guess someone's turned the tables on him, obviously now, and they're saying, hey, now we got to follow the mandate. I want to know who told him this shit. Seriously, I want to know who told him this shit. Yes. This is like a moment. A little dramatic, like, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's think about the fuck told this nigga this shit, man. And you know why I say that? Because you know how outrageous that is to tell someone we're in a fucking pandemic and you're going to be exempt from taking a shot unless it's medical or maybe some religious shit. Who the fuck told him this shit? And I'm saying that because I don't think he'll lie about this shit. I don't see it. I don't see Kyrie lying about that shit. Is the guy a head case, whatever the fuck? Sure. But after that, nah. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. Because my thing is, he's like, if I'm following him, he says this is not nothing he prepared for. He knew it was coming, whatever it was. He's saying this is an all of a sudden thing. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Now you turn the tables on me? Like, and let's just say that's the case. And someone's like, all right, Kyrie, they turn the tables on you. So now I guess he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. And my thing is, does he really want it bad enough? That's what I'm asking myself. Does he want it bad enough? Does Kyrie want it? I believe he does. Does he want to hoop? I believe he does. But with him, it's always under his own inkling. Whatever Kyrie wants, it's always under him. And that's one thing that can kind of get in the way of a lot of shit. Because this is the same guy. Now, a lot of folks been a little critical of him. First off, let me say, I am a Kyrie Irving fan. I have been for a while. As far as this game go and everything else, best handles ever in the game. Arguably. We can argue. We can argue all day long. Best handles ever in the game. And I'm saying that from AI, from Isaiah, from Jamal Crawford, from Steph Curry, from Chris Paul. I'm saying that from a lot of guys. I'll go back to fucking Tiny Archibald or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, ball handlers. Nothing Kyrie can't do with the fucking ball. I mean, not a goddamn thing. That man goes wherever he wants to go on the floor with that handle. So my thing with him is, does he want it bad enough? I believe he wants the championship. I believe he wants to come play with this team he pretty much assembled almost. I don't know who that is calling me. I'm potting right now. But I really believe he wants to. I really believe he wants to in his heart of hearts, right? So I'm doing the podcast right now. But how bad does he want it? That's the thing I'm look, we gotta ask. How bad does Kyrie want this shit? Because this is the dude, when the bubble hit, and he's injured, mind you, he told dude, don't play. You know, he was telling guys, don't go to the bubble. Because of the risk and all that type of stuff. Same guy. Same guy. He injured, mind you, he ain't even playing. He gonna tell somebody else don't play. Okay, all right, come on, Kyrie. All right. Then after all that, you get into the season, like I say. You need time off. Couple games into the season, personal shit. You just had 10 months off, pandemic, all that shit. But now you need time off for personal shit. I mean, once again, you can do what the fuck you want to do, man. Who am I? Who is anyone? But we gonna follow. I'm following everything with this dude right now. So that's a lot to deal with. Then you go to Boston. You fucked that up. You went to Boston, found out, oh, no, I can't be the man. This is a lot harder than I thought. Then the Celtics go further without you. They go to the conference finals without you. When they had your ass, they got bounced in the first, second round, Kyrie. What the fuck, dude? Come on, man. Picture that. Then it's the same guy, you left LeBron. I'm tired of being under his shadow. Nigga, what? Seriously, I'm tired of being under his shadow. Okay, you know I laughed at that. If you know what the fuck that sounds like Kobe Dean Bryant, rest in goddamn peace. That's what that sounds like. But Kyrie, you ain't Kobe. Actually, nobody's Kobe, to be honest with you. But I get the mentality. That's who you've been around, mentor, whatever. I get it. It reeks of Kobe. Kyrie's whole swag reeks of Kobe. My way or the fucking highway. Either my way or I'm not doing this shit at all. Fuck it. Like, Mamba mentality, almost. Right? So I can see it. I can definitely see it. It reeks all over. Like, it really does. But Kobe proved night in, night out, dedicated. And Kobe had this shit, court cases, with the case and all that stuff. Right back balling. So Kobe had a right to sit up there and definitely say, hey, all this, I don't win shit without Shaq shit. No, okay, yeah. So I felt Kyrie on that. Probably wasn't the best way to go about it, of course. But hey, whatever, right? Because a lot of folks took Kyrie for granted and that 2016 championship. And that dude averaged 28 a game. That's why LeBron definitely didn't do that shit by himself. He had that dude with him. They were scoring 40 points apiece in a couple games. So there's no way in the world you could have did that without Kyrie. It's impossible. And there's a guy who had a game-winning shot too. Walk Steph Curry ass, boop boop, step back, smack. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Then he does a lot of stuff off the court as well, philanthropic, if you will. I might have said it right. I think I might have fucked that up. Oh man, but anyway, I might have fucked that up. But anyway, just real charitable, right? And round of applause for that. Kyrie's very charitable. No one can ever question his character, right? As far as that goes. But when it all comes back full circle, it's like, can he be depended on? And even before LeBron comes to Cleveland, and it has been throughout history, from Boston, starting off in Cleveland, then even in Brooklyn, you talk about a guy who's hasn't even, Kyrie won't even give you 70 games out of 82, man. Ooh, excuse me. Think about what man, picture that. 82 games. You can't get 70 out of this dude. You can't be available. You can't be dependable. Injuries happen, yes, but this dude has been injury prone his entire career. And I literally mean his entire career, people. And I've been a fan, I'm telling you. But he's not dependable. He hasn't shown to be dependable. And that's the thing that motherfuckers gotta realize. If somebody's gonna put any type of criticism on, it's like, okay, your physical availability has always been in question. Then it's the mental. Then you add that on with everything else, the mental stuff. Where your head is at. You want to do stuff off the court, you want to do this, you want to do that, speak up for this, speak up for that. Hey, that's cool, but fam, you haven't even gained the trust of the organization or anyone to say, hey, I'm going to be around. I will be available. I will be available for service. Come on, man. Like I say, you might have played 70 games. Brooklyn, you only played 20 games the first season. Shoulder injury, out of there. And you taking off personal shit. Cleveland, first couple seasons there. I don't know how many games he missed. Might have played 70, maybe. Talking 60 to 50 games. He averages 60 to 50 games at least. He misses at least 30. 25. I'd say fuck it. He missing 25. According to his injury history. Or whatever. Once again, talent cannot be questioned. He's certified. But dude, he ain't been available. And you had this COVID stuff with it. It's like, hey. Now you putting KD and Harden in the situation like shit. And trust me, don't think homeboy Daryl Morey over there in Philly don't want Harden ass back. Don't you get fucked up for one fucking minute. Gunshot. Yes. Harden with Embiid. Yes. There be some shit in the East. Yes. You goddamn right. Cause should this shit play out fucked up, Kyrie don't come back, whatever the fuck goes on, or they just lose, change your heart, whatever the hell happens. Don't think Harden ain't ever gonna think about say, hey man, I'm gonna go back up here with my boy over Daryl and them. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead with Embiid and that nucleus they got over there. Cause Philly is right in it. And I'm gonna address the Ben Simmons shit next. This shit I'm really finna go at the fuck in on. Cause this shit is fucking nuts. I don't know what's even more. I don't know what's more worse, actually. Why should I do? Actually, I do those worse. That Ben shit is different. That Ben shit is different. It's fucked up, too. I'm going to get into it. But this shit with Kyrie, man, it's like, I fuck with you, dude. A lot of people fuck with you. You just ain't been available, man. For one way or another. Either you're injured, you need personal time off or some other shit, your mental health, I don't know. And then now you want to be a voice for the voiceless, you want to stand out, you want to speak up for rights and all this other shit. It's like, Kyrie, I understand. You have a ring. So maybe you give a fuck, maybe you might not give as much of a fuck as you need to. I don't fucking know. But it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, if you're going to do all this extra shit, you have to be dependable. And I'm going to tell y'all a little quick tidbit about people who's, kind of got their head case labeled. Dennis fucking Rodman is a prime example. Round of applause, Dennis Rodman, Hall of Famer. One of the best defensive players ever. But you know why team put up a lot of his shit? You know why? Because that nigga was dependable, man. You could depend on Dennis Rodman. You knew he was going to be there. Even if he wasn't there in the right capacity, you knew he was going to be there. Durability. You ain't questioning. He was there. Effort. That's his game. He was there. That's why he was in Chicago. This dude said, hey man, I need a fucking motherfucker said I need a vacation. That shit was in the middle of the season, y'all. This nigga said I need a vacation. And guess what? They gave it to him. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, man. Hey, but once again, they gave it to him. You know why? Because he fucking earned it. Fuck. And another gunshot for earning that shit. Yeah, go on and take a vacation. Because when you come back, we know you grabbing 40 rebounds a game. You goddamn right, man. Man, another shot, man. And when he came back to practice the first fucking day, out there in Vegas getting fucked up fucking with Carmen Electra and whoever else the fuck, nigga Rob's out there getting fucked up with this shit. And come back to practice, they doing some goddamn Indian drill, whatever the fuck that shit is. This motherfucker in the head of the line. This nigga's the head of the line. So it's like, hey man, shit. Kyrie, if you want leverage, just show up, number one. Be available. Because one thing about the NBA, and just like the NFL, people have been drunk and killed people with cars. Guys then allegedly beat and raped women. Maybe not the rape part, but beat women and all the type of egregious shit. But if them motherfuckers was productive and available, majority of the time outside of the bullshit, oh yeah, they fucking with them. And then when the bullshit kick off, they'll still fuck with you. Antonio Brown, prime example. The Patriots signed this motherfucker when he was in the midst of sexual harassment fucking shit, man. The fuck? Oh, man. If you can perform and are available, people will put up with your shit, especially teams. Organizations, owners, whoever, they will put up with your shit. Kyrie, you have to be available, buddy. You can't try to have this type of leverage and you haven't even been available. You ain't even had an 82 game season probably ever. Motherfucker, you can't be around for a full season practically. You want us to deal with this shit? Come on, man. Even if we wanted to give you some type of leeway on certain shit, you don't give us no leverage, motherfucker, because you ain't never here. The fuck? Either you banged up or you on some other shit and just not hooping. This is what you get paid to do. You make $35 million this year. Even if you don't play, you still getting 17. He only found you for home games. So it's like, dude. And like I say, I believe he wants to do everything. But it's like, hey, man. Do you want to hoop bad? I know you want to hoop. But how bad do you want to hoop? Only thing I can say on his behalf is, whoever the fuck told him he'd be exempt, y'all trash. And that's the only way I will stand with him. Well, I'll take a strong stance with him. Because I do stand with him on the whole, hey, the vaccine thing. You don't want to take it. Hey, you shouldn't be forced to take shit you don't want to take. Hey, I get it. No one should lose their job over it too. Absolutely. It's a whole other conversation. But I totally get it. I get it. But if it's about basketball, then is it about basketball? And I'm starting to see a lot of athletes. Hey, it's bigger than the game. It's bigger than a lot of shit is bigger than the game. But how do you go about that while still playing the game? Because if you feel that strongly about it, you might have to be like Colin, like Kaepernick, and just say fuck it. And he tried to do that too. He tried to go hard like that and still play. And it's like, you can't go against the machine with that hard of a stance and still think the machine is going to let you in. It doesn't really work that way all the time. Sometimes maybe you might get lucky. You might get fortunate enough to have that, but a lot of times it don't work like that. You speaking against the machine is like, fuck you, I'm not letting you back in. Just how it go. That's why ultimately Colin couldn't get back in the league. Not because he couldn't be a good quarterback. He went against the machine so hard, said, fuck it. We're not letting you back in. But regardless, it just comes down to what does Kyrie really want to do. And for the sake of everything, I'm going to tell you like this. For my selfish reasons, I hope he gets vaccinated just so we can poop. Or you know what? I hope this out. And check this out, y'all. Picture this. I hope he does get an exemption. You know why? It might spark everyone else getting an exemption too. Because with this shit going on out here now, it's another form of division. It is. Hold of the podcast, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a form of division. And in this country, everyone should have the option to choose whether to get vaccinated or not. Because I really believe if you give folks the choice to go get vaccinated, a lot of people will still do it anyway. Because they want to travel. They want to go to basketball games. They want to go to whatever the fuck. People want to live life. So it might not be mandatory in the state, but it's mandatory at businesses maybe, up to a certain degree. Hey. Or I say, hey, the option. If they don't mandate it, a person has to show negative COVID test within the last how many hours of walking into whatever facility. You going to a basketball game, you going to a concert, you going to any event, indoor event. Hey, last time you had a COVID test. Hey, why not? That's just me though. That's just me. That's just me. But like I said, I hope either he does take the vaccine or hope he gets vaccinated, because I would love to see my dream matchup of what I've called 2 years ago. My dream matchup would be Brooklyn to LA. And the storyline for that shit would be insane. Kyrie going back against his old dude, LeBron, AD versus KD. Come on now, gunshot for that one. God damn. Hey, just that matchup, man. Come on, man. Just the start of that. Just the start of that matchup. All those guys at full strength. Just the thought. AD versus KD, man. Are you kidding me? You fucking kidding me? Fam, Harden versus Westbrook. The buddies going back at it. Y'all just got done playing with each other in Houston a fucking year and a half, 2 years ago. And here y'all go. Like, seriously. That'd be a matchup for me, man. I love it. So many storylines from that. Oh, my goodness. Like, Kyrie Irving against whoever the fuck. Come on now. Like I say, man. That's what I'm pushing for. So, hopefully I get it. I hope Kyrie gets it together. I fuck with him for just speaking his mind, whatever. But, homie, you have to prove your availability to people. You have to prove that you can be trusted. and you just not trustworthy right now. I think that's what people like Stephen A. are shouting. You know, you just throughout your career, for one reason or another, you have not been trustworthy. Whether it's you injury or something in your mind where you saying fuck basketball, like is your availability is nothing. The best ability last time I checked was availability. That's the best ability you can have, to be available for service. Because we know when you're available, you're a fucking superstar. We know this. So just be available. And I guarantee you people will take mostly anything else that comes with you. Because they already have. Up to this point at least. So. Now on to this fucking Ben Simmons shit in fucking Philadelphia, man. First out, shout out to the goddamn 76ers, Joel Embiid, everybody. I fuck with y'all, man. I fuck with y'all heavy. No, Joel Embiid could have arguably been the MVP last year had he not got hurt. He was gonna be MVP. If he don't get hurt, Jokic don't get that MVP. Because they ain't want to give it to Giannis again, and I don't even know who's playing that great after that. Outside of Chris Paul, the second half of the year with Phoenix, you talking about Embiid been there from the jump. 28 points, almost 15 rebounds, almost 3 blocks. You shooting 35, 30-something from the three, almost. Great shooter. Got back down to the basket. Traditional big man shit. Wasn't just standing out there shooting jump shots all the time. He ate last year, man. He ate. And in the playoffs, though, when they got to play in Atlanta, oh boy, it looked bad, man. Ben, I've been a fucking fan of your ass from day fucking one. Let me say that shit right now, man. Been a fan of you from day fucking one. I've argued with niggas up and down you was next LeBron. Yeah, I've said that. And it's been about 4 to 5 years now you've been around. Look here, man. Class is in session. Class is in session right now. Let me school people right now to what hard work or lack thereof will do for you. This guy, Ben Simmons, right? Probably what? 2-3 time All-Star at this point, maybe. Just off being a Defensive Player of the Year candidate and being a great facilitator, finisher, everything. Man's been an All-Star. He's that great. Excuse me. He does everything else great. Excuse me once again. He does everything great. Outside of shooting. And it ain't even about him making the fucking shots either. It's about him taking them. And it's like, motherfucker, you ain't worked on shit in the off season, nothing, man. In 4 or 5 years, you ain't worked on shit, dude. But see, the even deeper thing is, what I saw last year, that play, when he was at the fucking rim, and passed that bitch up, that's psychological, man. That's dark. Yes, that is some dark, psychological, fucked up shit. That is dark, man. For you to be that close at the rim and you pass that bitch off like the rim is fucking Freddy Krueger or some shit. Nah. And the problem with Ben is, from what I've been reading, he got too many yes people in this crew. No one's standing up to his ass saying, hey, go do X, Y, Z. It's all yes, 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 yes. That's the worst type of crew to have around your ass if you trying to be great. It is horrible. Yeah, I fucking said it. Shit, it's horrible. It stunts growth because this motherfucker ain't grew none. Not a jump shot in sight. Somebody put up a meme. He did have more women than fucking 3-pointers. Come on, man. They say my man that had more women on dates and women around than 3-pointers. Come on, man. I gotta relax. Hey, that's good shit. Ah, shit. Come on, man. And as a fan, I hate to laugh at that shit, but that's fucked up. But it's true. It's true as fuck. 4 to 5 years, my man ain't attempted 10 3-pointers. Not one. Not one time. 4 to 5 years, my man, I don't even think he shot 50% from the free throw line, man. As a guard, you shooting worse than Wilt and Shaq. Shaq shot better free throws than you, man. Fucking Shaq. That's how I know you ain't been doing shit in the off season. And people, this is really what I want to say about this. This is as a dude that played ball, maybe not on the highest level, collegiate wise, but I did play some college ball. Played high school as well. Been playing ball since I was probably fucking 7, 8, 9 years old. But anyway, fuck that. There's a difference between guys who love to hoop, like guys who are hoopers, like fuck everything else, they want to play ball. Not literally fuck everything else, y'all get the fuck I'm saying. They all about ball. They want to hoop. They don't care how much money you give them, don't give them, they want to hoop. And then you got guys who just play ball. They play ball for the check. If one for the check, they still play, but they wouldn't be doing that shit like that. They be doing other shit. You know, they wouldn't be 2 feet into the shit. They had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And honestly, I was one of those guys at one point. That's why I can identify to the shit. Because us, as anybody who's been a ball player for a while, you could always see the difference between the guys who's always in the gym putting the work in, trying to get better, versus the guys who like had a half as never be here. Sometimes he won't, sometimes he is, yeah. You see it all the time. Because it's an up and down thing when it comes to the game. You might work so hard, you might ain't get a chance to show your work off. Now you might just get discouraged. You don't get playing time. It's a lot of shit that goes into this type of stuff, right? But we still be talking about this guy, Ben Simmons. He got his money from being an all-star. You be an all-star on your rookie deal, whatever the fuck. Now they got to max you out now. You outplayed the contract. So he got his money already. Then just this past year, because I was like, he was an all-star, I think his second year, I believe. So then the second year, they upgraded the contract. And it's been about 3 years since then. So that's why recently I think he was up for a contract negotiation just last year. And just last year, you signed for 4 years, 158, some shit like that? Like, and the first year of the contract, now this shit happens. It's like, fam, you've had almost 6 years to work on a fucking jump shot, man. We ain't talking about you to be Steph Curry. Just shoot. Shoot the fucking ball from 15 feet. I don't give a fuck. Just shoot it, nigga. Shoot it. But the fact you don't even want to shoot, the fact that this dude don't even want to shoot, that's what let me know it's psychological. It really has to be. It's some psychological shit going on inside this dude's head. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it gotta get dealt with. I don't give a shit wherever he go, Philly or no Philly. He can't have that same mental shit going on to another fucking team. Bullshit. Hell no. No. Yes. You can't have it. Can't have it. Because I mean, that team is getting the same fucking bum-ass Ben Simmons that was passing the ball off in the fucking dunker spot because he's terrified of getting fouled and going to the free throw line. The same Ben that was just running to get the ball up across the half court line because motherfuckers was gonna do a hack and Ben on his ass. Same dude, man. And see, even that's why I can fuck with a guy like Giannis, right? Giannis ain't the best shooter, but he's gonna shoot it. He don't give a fuck about missing. Hello? Come on now. That's why ultimately he got his ring. He ain't scared. He ain't scared of the moment. He ain't scared to miss. And I think that's one thing motherfuckers got to understand when it comes to the game, too. The best clutch scorers, shooters, whatever you want to say, to be clutch takes two things. You can't be scared to take it. Make it. You can't be scared to miss it either. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't be scared to miss either. Because the best do miss. It happens. Might not happen as often, but it happens. And a lot of times when it gets that psychological, a player's thinking about missing. They're not thinking about making it. So Ben got so fucked up his mind, he has no confidence whatsoever that he's going to make a free throw or even a jump shot. He doesn't even look at the rim for a jump shot. Confidence is so terrible. And the free throw line is even worse. But I said, you passed up a fucking dunk, man. I mean, an easy dunk, too. So don't misquote me. It's an easy dunk you passed up. So, I mean, it's that bad. The confidence is just totally, if it was kind of there, it's totally gone. It's that bad. It really is. And it has to change. It definitely has to change. We can't have it. We just can't have it. And I was a fan, Ben. I was. But now it's like, you let me down, man. All I'm hoping for is you resurrect yourself and just get your confidence back somehow, some way, man. Or get confidence if you never had it. Because for it to be that bad, I ain't never seen nothing that fucked up. I ain't never seen nobody so unsure of themselves that they pass it off right there at the, like I said, in the dunker spot. And you 6'10", man. You just dump that bitch in there. You pass that motherfucker dead off. Like, seriously. So, I mean, it's fucked up, man. You talk about All-Star, man. Still one of the best players in the league. Outside of that, like I say, he does everything else great. Athleticism, feel for the game, rebounding, defense. Hey, smarts, IQ, hey, everything else is there. It's the intangibles, the heart, the determination, the will to want to get better and grow, like that part. But like I said, it's the difference between guys who hoop and then guys who just play basketball. And right now, Ben is the guy that just plays basketball. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm fucking wrong. Shit. Prove me wrong, because I was a fan, Ben. Prove me wrong. Anyone who's talking that shit like me, prove us the fuck wrong, dude. Prove us wrong, man. So once you prove us wrong, I mean you succeed. I mean the team succeed. I mean the city's, hey, it just trickle on down. Wherever you go, Philly, whatever, like, you have to change that up, Ben. That can't be the end all be all. You're not even 30, dude. This can't be the end all be all for you. Only two things can happen from this. You're either gonna grow from this, or you're gonna be destructed from this. This is gonna destroy you. This situation. And it's really up to you how you want to do this, man. It's up to him. So I hope he gets over it, man. I do. You know, because Philly would be one of the big favorites in the East. You know? And then moving along from that one, you still got Miami. They loaded. You know, they went and got back Jimmy Butler. You know, give up Dragic, but hey, they get some more additions over there. You know, so they still in the mix of things. You got Bam. Still got Hero, that nucleus, Duncan Robinson. You still got them guys. You still got Spoelstra, one of the best coaches, if not arguably the best coach in the league, some would say, after what he did. You know. And you still got the Knicks, D. Rose, Randall, you know, Obi Toppin, you know, Quigley. And you bring Kemba over there now. Knicks gonna look great. Celtics, new coaching over there. Tatum getting bigger. I'm gonna say Brown back with a vengeance. Marcus Smart growing, getting better. You know, so hey, and then like I say, I'm gonna end it right here. Bring it on back home with our Chicago Bulls, baby. Hey, round of applause, man. Let's go. Gotta applaud them. You know, you already had Zach, and you trade to get Vujacic from Orlando. Great move, by the way. Gunshot for that move. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Man, Gunshot was losing the fucking general manager too, Bulls. About time. Yeah. You go get a black man at that. I forgot the gentleman's name. But this guy was a general manager that pretty much put together the Denver Nuggets team that we see in present day time right now. Now, he's the guy that traded for Jokic. You get all the pieces over there. He drafted Jamal Murray. You build the bench guys over there. Monte Morris, Will Barton. You make the trade. You know, like I say, he got them guys over there. I don't know if he won the one. I don't know if he's the one that made the Eric Gordon trade, but the rest of that roster, he built it. So I like what the Bulls did in getting him over as a general manager. Very great move. About time, Reinsdorf. The fuck? Shit. Reinsdorf is trash, anyway. Reinsdorf told you he don't give a fuck about basketball. He told niggas that shit when the Sox won the championship back in 2005. This title means more to me than any championship I've ever fucking won. Like, he told you, so he don't give a fuck. Shit. Really don't. Talk about full owner of the White Sox, part owner of the Blackhawks. He don't give a fuck. But this might signal that he's maybe trying to give a fuck again, maybe, with this hiring of the general manager. So, hey, we got to see. But regardless, you got Zach LaVine over there. Shout out to Zach, all-star, one of the best players in the league. Great job. You get DeMar DeRozan over there, too, man. Gunshot. Absolutely. I fuck with DeRozan. Coming from the Spurs. Because of what went on in Toronto, all them years getting dominated by LeBron, DeRozan doesn't get the respect he deserves, but he's still one of the best. So if anything, he should be having a chip on his shoulder to show the team, people like, hey, give me my motherfucking respect. Yeah, LeBron kicked my ass, but I'm back. I mean, I'm finna kick y'all ass. That should be the energy for him. That is what I say. You know, you got Kobe White over there, young guy come off the bench, young point guard, good. You signed Caruso, great job, role player, championship experience from the Lakers. No, Bulls got a nice nucleus, man. They got a nice nucleus. Schedule don't look too hard either. Obviously, the Bulls being about a good seven seed. Because then they'll replace, it seems like the Wizards. I don't see them getting to the playoffs because Westbrook left and all you have over there is Bradley Beal now. He by himself. So I think the Bulls could be that one of those other teams that get in there to replace one of the teams that made it last year. You know, so it's going to be exciting. We're going to see. You know, they end up beating Detroit in their first game. Rookie Cade Cunningham of Oklahoma State. Shout out to him. One of the best players you're going to see. You know, he didn't play. Which would have. He didn't play. But guys like him, Detroit is going to be interesting to watch the development of him and how he develops with Detroit. Him and Jerian Grant over there. See how they do. And you still even got guys over there in Charlotte. You know, you got LaMelo over there. He played good. A 23-point comeback against the Pacers, man. Gunshot, man. The fuck? Shit, LaMelo say, hey, I'm back, bitch. Shitting on my brother. That's another thing, too, man. Bulls got Lonzo Ball, too, man. Hey, man. I say, man, we got nice nucleus, man. We do the thing, man. Lonzo fucked your brother up this year, man. Let that nigga know who can run shit. Shit, tell me I'm big brother. Shit, fuck. But like I say, I just said the Bulls, the Hornets, it's going to be interesting to see what the Hornets do. One of my guys say the Hornets is going to be better than the Bulls. I don't see how, but maybe as a team, maybe as a unit, might surprise a motherfucker. Who knows? So that's why the season. We got to see how it pans out. You definitely got to see how it pans out. You know, so I really want to come in and just get my rap about that. You know, about the league and stuff. I'm happy the NBA is back. I'm happy sports is back in general still, because it goes to a pod I did about a year ago when this stuff first hit, and I mean it was no sports at all, and oh boy, you felt it, man. Like, you felt that shit. Like, it was a lot of stuff on TV, but sports be one of the main things people had to get them some type of excitement from outside of just watching drama on TV all day. Because that's practically what it is, pretty much. Drama between men and women, basically. So it ain't about somebody shooting, killing, infidelities, and whatever else the fuck you want to say. This life shit. We used to say life shit. Yeah, 'cause that's life. So you know how it goes. It's not all life, but it's life. So it's just real happy to see the NBA back, though. You know, once again reminding us of how important sports are, how parallel to life it is. Because you see the even thing with Kyrie and the vaccine and that type of shit. That's a life situation spiraling from sports. That's a whole nother spiraling to a whole other conversation that you could have. I could have a whole other podcast about, which I will. I plan on to do it. But I'm had to come in and address that, though. That's all, y'all. So I'm going to get the hell up out of here, eat me a little something, go handle some more business. I'm going to address a lot of other shit, too, my next episode, for sure. So, like I said, you catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. You also catch me on Google Podcasts, SoundCloud at Stephen Eskridge, my YouTube channel, Stephen Eskridge as well. Spotify Podcast, Stephen Eskridge, Better Late Than Never Podcast. My Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. Again, my Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. My Twitter is Stephen Eskridge #1. Again, that's Stephen Eskridge #1. That's my Twitter. It's Better Late Than Never Podcast. I love y'all for listening. Peace!